I'm sorry. You think you understand men, but you don't. It's just the reality. You just don't get it.
Give us another example, Richard. Make us get it, won't you?
You smell.
You mean I smell nice?
No, you just smell.
Excuse me?
Your perfume. Why do you wear it?
It smells nice.
Says who?
Says me.
So you wear this perfume to attract girls.
What are you saying?
I'm saying men don't give a shit about your perfume. No offense or anything.
Girls wear perfume for a reason. It didn't just come out of nowhere.
Girls wear perfume because girls think it smells nice. Girls think flowers smell nice too. You think men give a shit about flowers?
What do you propose we girls should do then?
If you want to smell nice to a guy, you have to smell like something a guy's gonna like. Like beer. Or bacon. Or fettuccine alfredo.
What? You think I should smell like fettuccine alfredo?
Mm-hmm. Ma'am. Katy, if you smelt like fettuccine alfredo, I swear to God I'd be all over you.
That's ridiculous.
I would eat you right up.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a moment.
What? I'm not interested.
She's a sweet girl.
If guys simply went for sweet girls, the dating game wouldn't be much of a challenge, would it? Plus, I don't like sweet girls.
She's more than that. I'm serious. Either way, it doesn't give you the right to be a dick. Even if your name is Richard.
Why didn't you go to the bathroom with her?
Excuse me?
You girls always go to the bathroom together. I mean, seriously, Sarah, what if she was in trouble or something and you weren't there to help?
You're funny. I like you. I want to hear more differences between women and men.
I could go on all night.
I've got time. Do you?
Sure. Let's hear some more of Mr. Neuroscientist's wisdom.
You don't have to understand the brain to see what's clearly in front of you. I'm only being logical.
Logical?
Yes, logical. Unfortunately, it's a trait often lost on you females.
What are you talking about? Girls can be logical.
They can be. But more often than not, emotion overtakes rational thought and then they become bitches.
I think that's the scientific term for it.
That's why most girls would rather be friends with guys.
So true. Why do you think that is?
Girls don't want to be bitches. It's just how they're built. Hormones and shit.
Hormones and shit?
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
Wait, how are women any more irrational than men?
Do you remember that time when we were dating, Sarah? And I was late to pick you up for dinner on your birthday? Do you remember how you said it was because I didn't care about you? Even after I explained how my car broke down? And then you said if I really cared, I would have remembered to call you, even after I clearly explained how my phone had died? Then you said if I really cared, I would have remembered to charge my phone before I left the house. And you made this argument despite the fact that I was coming to take you out for dinner in the first place. An effort that by most rational people's accounts would be due to the fact that I cared about you and wanted to make you happy on your birthday.
When you put it that way...
I'm putting it the way it was. You became overly emotional, tied in with the fact that your parents didn't think to call you and wish you a happy birthday. You stopped thinking rationally and became a bitch. You were also on your period. Coincidence? I think not.
More drinks? So, you two dated?
She didn't tell you?
No, she didn't.
Why does it matter?
I thought you two were good friends.
We are, but we only met at the beginning of the term.
Why did you guys break up?
Just didn't work out. We were too different.
How long did you two date?
A year and a half.
Not many people can remain friends afterwards. I couldn't stay friends with any of my exes.
Wasn't easy. The line stayed blurry for a long time.
What do you mean?
It's like a street. When two people get together, they start driving on the same side of the road. But when they break up, they drive on opposite sides. The real problem, however, is the line.
What line?
The line that divides the two sides of the street. For friends, it's a solid yellow line. You don't cross it. Couples often think that when they break up, that line will remain the same. But it's not. You get a broken line. That's all too easy to cross. Let's just say it took me and Sarah a long time to make that line solid again.
You mean you continue to have sex? That's understandable. I continued fucking my ex-boyfriend for 6 months afterwards, until we couldn't stand each other another moment.
No. You couldn't both have ended it. Which one of you was it?
Him.
Why? You stopped performing up to his standards?
I was fantastic in bed.
Really?
You think otherwise?
Not at all. Girls think they know what a guy wants in bed. But it's the guys who know what they're doing. Girls don't know shit.
Go on. I'm listening.
Last week, I was having sex with this girl, and like most girls, she didn't have the slightest clue about anything. She starfished the whole time.
Starfished?
Yeah, you know, when a girl just lies there, takes it, makes the man do all the work.
I didn't realize there was a word for that.
Like I said, girls don't know shit.
Men can starfish too.
Yeah, I've had lots of guys who didn't know what they were doing.
Lots, eh?
You judging?
Not at all. Well, there are certainly guys who don't know what the hell they're doing, but that's the thing. Men are socialized to always try and figure out what a girl wants, both in and out of bed. Girls aren't. Simple as that.
That is not true.
For example, I like to be a little vocal when having sex. But do I need to? No. Can I help it? Yes. Did the girl I fucked last week think I could help it? No. She didn't believe me when I told her that the sounds I made were superfluous, that they were just for fun. She thought I was just as helpless and had just as little control as she did. So I proved it to her. I fucked her again the next day and made no sound whatsoever. In fact, while I was fucking her, I thought out a draft of my essay outlining the differences between functional magnetic resonance imaging and event-related potentials. I made her come 5 times while planning out my intro, body paragraphs, and conclusion, respectively.
I'm so sure.
It was the most productive sex I've ever had. No pun intended.
I don't believe you.
Believe what you want. Fact is, girls don't know shit. Let me ask you, Katy, what's one of the things a guy likes most in bed?
A blowjob?
Blowjobs are fine and all, but they're highly overrated. There's more to a man than his dick, you know? For instance, a back massage would be the feeling a man gets when you rub his back. call it a backgasm.
A backgasm?
Or the feeling a man gets when you run your fingers through his hair.
Let me guess. A hairgasm.
Righto.
Looks like you're about to cry. Seems rather overly emotional of you, don't you think?
Okay, first of all, men don't cry. Women cry. Men bust a tear.
They what?
Bust a tear. I admit, I've done it a few times in my life, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's hard to watch Bruce Willis at the end of Armageddon and not bust a tear, but that's totally different from crying.
You're cute, you know that?
I've had enough of this. I want to go home.
Are you feeling alright?
I'm fine. I just want to go home.
Did you drink too much?
Nope. Just enough. You know what the difference is between a man who thinks he knows everything and a man who really does know everything?
Wow, that's
None. They both come off as assholes. You know, you changed, Richard. You used to be different. Do you remember? You were the guy who used to buy roses, who held doors open for people, who used to talk about his mother and how much he missed her. You used to hate guys who act like you do now. You were proud of it, of being that person.
I didn't.
You did, you changed. I know you, Richard. I know how your eyes get watery when you drink too much, and I know how flowers and perfume remind you of me, and I know how you let things build and build and build, but instead of exploding, you just give up. I know you, Richard, or at least I knew you. You gave up, you changed.
No,
I screwed up.
I forgave you for that.
Maybe you shouldn't have. You wanted to prove so badly that we could stay friends that you took your anger and directed it at all of womankind instead. But women didn't do this to you, Richard. I did.
So I take it you're finally up for that three-way then. How about you?
I don't starfish.